For years, if someone asked me what to buy in the family SUV segment, I said Tiguan. Every time, without thinking. The platform is solid, the dealers are everywhere, the resale is predictable. Then I walked around the CUPRA Terramar at the Salzburg Motor Show. The answer is less automatic now. At the Salzburg Motor Show, the Terramar in Nevada white metallic stops people. Not because it is aggressive in the way a hot hatch is aggressive, but because it looks considered. The shark nose front end carries 3 triangle LED headlights that light up differently from everything else in the car park. The copper-finished Vortex alloy wheels are 20 inches and sit flush in the arches in a way that looks like someone actually measured. The beltline sweeps downward along the door sills, dropping visual mass from the waist down. CUPRA shares this platform with Volkswagen, builds it in Audi's Hungarian plant, and then adds enough distinctive surface detail that standing next to it, you would not guess any of that unless you already knew. The interior is where I changed my mind. CUPRA has copper detailing on the air vents, the door cards, and the steering wheel trim. The sport seats hold you firmly in place, and the 12.9-inch infotainment screen is angled directly toward the driver. What surprised me was the Sennheiser premium sound system in this configuration. At Volkswagen, that is a paid upgrade that costs real money. At this spec level, it is part of the options bundle, and the system is genuinely, noticeably better than the standard setup. The lower dashboard has less premium plastic than the area around the screen, and I noticed it. You will notice it once, then probably stop thinking about it. The driving position is the first thing that earns the price. The steering wheel sits in your hands with a flat bottom and copper stitching running across the rim. And the instrument cluster sits high enough that your eyes never fully leave the road to check speed. The start button is on the steering column, not the center console, which sounds like a small thing until you use it every morning. In front of you, the digital cockpit display is 10 inches wide and sharp enough that the typography reads cleanly at a glance. The rear cabin is tighter than the Tiguan, and CUPRA does not hide it. The roofline drops noticeably toward the back, and the window openings are narrower than you expect from a car this size on the outside. 2 adults fit without negotiating, but a third adult in the middle seat is a conversation you will want to avoid on anything longer than a short journey. Legroom is adjustable because the rear bench slides forward and back, which solves most of the problem. Push it to its rearmost position, and there is genuine space behind a 6-foot driver. 540 liters behind the rear seats when adults are seated, around 19 cubic feet. Slide the rear bench forward and that becomes 642 liters, around 22.7 cubic feet. The boot floor adjusts in height and there is a kick sensor under the rear bumper. The Tiguan has a slightly larger boot. The difference is narrow enough that it is not a buying reason on its own, but if you are regularly loading a pushchair alongside 2 suitcases, the Tiguan wins that specific Saturday morning argument. 150 horsepower, 250 newton meters, 9.3 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour, around 9.1 seconds to 62 miles per hour. The 1.5-liter is not the engine you buy this car for. In traffic, the 48-volt mild hybrid system smooths the transitions between stop and go and makes the DSG feel almost imperceptibly seamless. On a motorway on-ramp, you press the throttle and arrive at speed without drama, and also without urgency. 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers is the official figure, around 46 miles per gallon. In real-world mixed driving, expect something closer to 50. If you want the Terramar experience with actual pace, the PHEV version of this car is the one to specify. We have it on our channel as well. 42,026 euros. That is the Austrian list price after the performance premiere, the automatic gearbox bonus, and the Porsche bank discount applied at the Salzburg show. The Tiguan in comparable specification sits at a similar number and offers a slightly larger boot, a more established resale curve, and a badge that needs no introduction at a family gathering. What the Terramar offers in return is a 5-year warranty where Volkswagen gives you 3, an interior that I found more interesting to sit inside, and copper alloy wheels that cost extra everywhere else in this building. Whether a badge you have to explain to your parents is worth buying depends on what you actually want from the car. On this evidence, it is the better place to spend the afternoon. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.